Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's senior edition of Regal's Rundown. I'm here with Casey John Kraska and Jake Christopherson of the Golden Eagles defensive line. Both are going into their last home game here at UMC this week. So this is the last week you guys have, so obviously you guys have some family coming out to the game. Just talk about what it means to you to play for one last time in front of your guys' family in the school.
For me, it means quite a lot. I love playing in front of my family. I have my parents, my brothers coming. I the bunch of friends coming up for the last game and stuff like that. And I truly enjoy playing in front of them, and it makes me proud that they come to all away games, all home games. It's a pretty special thing.
Casey summed it up pretty well. I have my parents coming up, my girlfriend, and two of my brothers. Every time you get to put on the pads and have somebody watch you, or be blessed enough to play any sort of sport, especially in college, it's a blessing. So it means a lot to me to have the opportunity to go out there and put on for one more time at home, especially. That's
for sure. And I know Coach Bull has been your guys' defensive line coach ever since the two of you have got here. And I remember last year when I was kind of short stint at fifth string defensive end that Coach Bull would always invite us over for some family dinners and stuff. So I wanted you to talk about how the school and playing for this team and playing for Coach Bull has kind of been a family and a home away from home.
We definitely like going over to Coach Bull's house, hanging out with Lila Jr., and especially eating Mrs. Bull's food. It's never bad. It's always delicious. Thank you, Miss Bull. I live with most of the football players at our house. It's really close. I got friends from the past that still live with us and everything. It's really a close, tight-knit community. We all hang out. We all go hunting together. We all go to the gym together. We really do just about everything you want together. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, Coach Bull's been my dad away from home, football dad, I guess you could say. And it's nice that he has that, he orientates it as a family and invites us over to his home. And I think that brings a different aspect to football that is very important to have. The team, it's one thing to be a team, but it's another thing to be a family within your team. And I feel that that's what happens when he invites us over, and we have, a great time over there. It's always fun to hang out with his kids, and his wife makes wonderful food.
For sure.
Like Kraska said, we've always been really close, especially as a defensive line and a defensive unit. So that's very nice.
All right, now, lastly, I just wanted you guys to talk about a little what you plan on leaving behind here and how you guys want to be remembered once you leave here.
I guess most importantly, what I think about when I'm gone, or what I want people to remember is not so much what I did on the field, but what I was a part of. And so I guess to put that in a different aspect, when you look back, I don't want people to look back and say, wow, this kid did so many great things, as an individual. Wow, he did, he had this many wins, this many losses. I want people to look back and say he was a part of something that was bigger than himself. And it sounds kind of corny to say that, but I want people to look back and say, throughout his 4 years, he may not have stood out as an individual, and he may not have had the best win-loss record. He may not have had most tackles, but I want them to look back and see that, I was part of the building process here. Because I came from a program that was at the top, and I never understood what kind of work it was put in to get a program to that point. And so I think it's important to, get a different view at different programs.
He really said it a lot. I agree with about everything he said, but another thing I want people to remember me is kind of a hard worker, always doing what's best for the team, working hard, helping out the younger kids, like we're both gym mentors, helping out the freshmen out, and that's a big key to making this program better, is helping you younger kids out before we leave. Because the guys ahead of me, like Drew Silvestra and AJ, Jeff Pryor, Simmons, all those guys, that's what they did for us. They all helped us out, and that's what you got to do.
Well, on behalf of the team, we definitely appreciate everything you guys have done for us, and
Thank you.
especially for the school. But now it's time for our special, unrelated question of the day. And my question for you guys is: the baseball team, they get to go out to walk up songs when they go out. So I'm wondering, if you had to choose any song to walk onto the field to, just for you personally, what would it be?
Oh goodness, I'm gonna need a minute here.
I'll probably go with the classic Thunderstruck by AC/DC, just because I like AC/DC.
Probably I'm gonna go with the rock genre as well and go For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica.
Both good jams.
Yeah.
All right, and so thanks everyone for watching, and make sure you tune into their last football game and our football game this Saturday at 1 o'clock against University of Minnesota Duluth.